Death is an inevitable part of life, but some ways of dying can be considered more brutal or painful than others. In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the worst ways to die, according to science. 1. Decapitation. This is considered one of the most immediate and painless ways to die, as the brainstem is severed, causing the brain to lose function almost instantly. 2. Hanging. If the hanging is done correctly, death is caused by asphyxiation or a broken neck. However, if the person is not killed immediately, they may suffer for several minutes or even longer before death. 3. Drowning. Drowning can be a slow and painful death, as the person struggles to breathe, and can experience panic, fear, and a sensation of suffocating. 4. Burns. Burns are incredibly painful, and the severity of the burns will determine how much pain the person experiences. Second and third degree burns can be particularly brutal and can cause death due to shock or infection. 5. Starvation. Starvation is a slow and painful death, as the body's organs shut down one by one. People who are dying of starvation often experience weakness, fatigue, and a loss of muscle and fat. 6. Septic shock. Septic shock is a medical emergency that occurs when an infection spreads throughout the body, overwhelming the immune system. It can cause multiple organ failure and can be fatal if not treated quickly. 7. Snake bite. Certain snake venom can be incredibly toxic and can cause severe pain, swelling, and bleeding. In some cases, it can lead to organ failure and death. 8. Spontaneous human combustion. This is a rare phenomenon in which a human body catches fire and burns without an apparent external source of ignition. It is not well understood, but it can cause severe burns and death. 9. Radiation sickness. Radiation sickness, also known as radiation poisoning, occurs when a person is exposed to a high dose of ionizing radiation. Symptoms can include nausea, vomiting, hair loss, and burns. In severe cases, it can lead to organ failure and death. 10. Trauma. Trauma, such as injuries from a car accident or a fall, can be incredibly painful and can cause death if the injuries are severe enough. Trauma can cause internal bleeding, broken bones, and brain injuries, all of which can be life-threatening. 11. Torture. Torture, whether physical or psychological, can be one of the most brutal and painful ways to die. It can cause severe physical and emotional suffering, as well as long-term damage to the body and mind. 12. Crucifixion. This method of execution, which was used in ancient Rome, was considered a particularly brutal and painful way to die. It involved nailing a person to a cross and leaving them to die, which could take several days. As we've seen in this video, there are many ways that death can occur, and some of them can be considered brutal and painful according to science. It is important to remember that death is a natural process and that in many cases, it can be prevented or delayed with proper medical care and treatment. We hope this video has given you a better understanding of the different ways that death can occur, and has helped you appreciate the preciousness of life. Don't forget to leave a like and follow for more content.